know your energetic threshold. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, like, what's the amount of stimulation and change you can bring into yourself in a certain amount of time, and know when you're at the point where you can't possibly take in or deal with any more than what you're already handling. Because it's important to know this so you don't throw yourself into like overload. It's good to have a set point where you can cut yourself off and give yourself space to move through what you're moving through. And how do you gauge that? I'm learning that now. But I'm still navigating it, and I'm just throwing the energy out there. How do you know when you've had enough? What are the signs? What are the signs that show you that you are at your threshold and that you need to just give yourself some space to move through that before you take on anything else? I'd say your ability to move the energy and how fast you can do that. How fast you can process, release, let go, move through the emotions of the situations. If you're not getting a break from processing, taking in, having to re-regulate yourself, there will be a point when you will probably either burn yourself out or you will just need to like walk away and take a break. Otherwise, you will overdo it for yourself. And I'm just learning where that is for me. Because I feel like I might be there with some certain projects, and I'm just like learning what it looks like and how far I can or want to push myself. I want to do enough where I'm stretched and I'm expanding and I'm growing, but I don't want to do enough where I get frustrated and want to quit. And I'm not saying you're not going to have those moments of wanting to quit no matter what, but the point is that you can push past through those with a certain amount on your plate before you like want to just crawl into a hole and forget the world. And there's been a few points to that lately. It's kind of a wild experience, and I know you know what I mean. When you are on the path of transformation and you're continually just doing it, you learn how to move yourself through it, but you still have to have room to assimilate, to take in, to let wash all over you, to move through an emotion and walk yourself through it. But you get easier with it, and your threshold is, you can take more on and more on, but you still will always have a point where you're like, dang it, okay, I need a pause. I've hit my energetic threshold, and before this whole thing explodes and bombs out on me, I'm gonna just take a hot minute and calculate what I've got on the table and maybe let some of that just play out before I throw some more noodles into the boiler or something like that. Throw some more veggies into the pot to stir. Whatever that weird analogy is. But I just wanted to ask you that. Like, do you know that? What do you gauge it on? This is an especially important question, I feel like, for people who suffer from anxiety, like high functioning anxiety people. When you are constantly triggered and then you have to like move that anxious energy through your body, once you know what it's doing, what it's about, it's, you know, that takes energy, time to move through, to whittle down, to train yourself to not be, you know, always in that anxiety response. And even then you're still gonna have like triggers and stuff, and then you gotta find a way to navigate it. So I just put that question on the table as I'm questioning it myself. Just to take a look at the signs of where your breaking point is, so you know, for your own good and health and abilities, to just not overload yourself with too much on your plate, but have enough on your plate that keeps stretching you. All right, thank you so much for showing up to receive the message. Till the next video, love and laughter.